Hi everyone. Keeping children entertained on the go is never easy. And whether you're waiting in the doctor's office or you're traveling in the car, keeping little ones busy is a challenge. So today I'm going to show you how to make busy bags using inexpensive dollar store items. These bags are full of fun, skill-building activities, and you can pop them in your bag or you can keep them in the car, so you always have them when they're needed to keep your little ones occupied. Two things to remember when you're making up these bags is to keep the ages of your child in mind. You don't want to be putting anything into the bags that are going to be potential choking hazards. And number two is to try to gear the activities that are in the bags to your child's interest. That just makes it a little bit more fun for them. Basically, what you're going to need are just 3 large-size cases with zippers and clear fronts. And I just picked these up from the Dollar Tree. Busy bag number 1 is a early literacy alphabet recognition activity. And basically all you need for this one are some index cards, some markers, and some clothespins. Now what you can do is you can take those index cards and you can write the name of your child on the front of them, and then you can take the clothespins and you can write the letters of their names on each of the clothespins. And I've done these in the same color as well, so it becomes a little bit of a color matching activity. And then as the children are putting them on, they can say the letters out loud. So I have K and A and R and E and N for Karen. And it's a great fine motor activity as well. The opening and closing really helps with that pincer grasp. And then you can extend it as well. You can write on things like mom and dad, or if you have some siblings, you can write on their names as well, or the names of friends. And then for the older children, you can do the sight words. So you can do words like and it and the. Real simple activity. I think the total cost was $3.25. This next busy bag activity is an early math activity, which includes shape and color recognition and patterns. So all you need for this one is just a small shaped puzzle that I just got at the dollar store. And you need some index cards and some markers. Now what I did for this one is I made sure that I had the markers in the coordinating colors to the different shapes that were in the puzzle. So then I just took my index cards and I just cut them in half, so just to make them a little bit smaller. And then I took my shape and my marker and I just traced around it in the color of the shape. And then underneath, I also wrote the word star. So that becomes a little bit of a literacy component because they can start recognizing the words. And then the children can just take these cards and they can take the shapes and it becomes a little bit of a matching game. Or you can ask them to find the yellow shape and then they can find that yellow shape and they can match it together. And then what I also did was I extended the learning by starting to make some pattern cards. So here we have the orange square, the blue circle, and the yellow star. So again, the children would just match, and then they would continue on with the pattern. Again, a really simple activity just using dollar store items. The third busy bag is a card making activity which promotes creativity and early literacy skills. And all I used for this was just some crayons, some deco tape, some pencils, a notepad, and some stickers. And then I just had some white printer paper, and I just printed, folded the paper over, cut it in half, folded it over again, just to make all of these little cards that the children can use to make their cards with. So they can make cards for grandma, or they can make cards for their friends. They can decorate them with stickers. They can color them, really explore their creativity. And then inside they can practice their writing skills as well. And then here I just did the dots with the names, and so that they can practice writing their name. So there you have it. 3 busy bags to keep your little ones entertained, all for under 20 bucks. Now you can't beat that. You can find lots of busy bag ideas if you go on to Pinterest. Just type in the search, lots of them will come up, and you can choose the ones that are best geared towards your child. Until next time, bye-bye everybody.